Danny boy, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Something's going on.
What's happened?
Okay. You know, you got the COVID conspiracy theorists at the moment. They think the jab is the devil.
Yeah.
That's not true. But I've got something else for you that I've come across. I have a conspiracy at the moment. The government is working with the bomb, the weatherologists, and they're pretending that our weather is bad. Have you know, every day they say it's raining. It doesn't rain here.
That's a good point.
It does not rain.
That's a good point. It's supposed to rain all weekend. It didn't rain.
It's meant to rain all weekend. It was meant to rain the grand final. They are conspiring with the government to keep us inside.
But why? So no one goes outside and spreads it?
No one's going to plan a picnic if it's raining.
So the thing is, though, I drove past the park and there's like 4,000 people having a picnic.
I picnic hard, bro. I picnic hard.
You're the best picnicker I've ever seen.
No one picnics harder than me.
You got a table?
I've got a table.
Your chairs?
I've got 2 chairs.
You got the glass holder in the table?
I've got the wine that sits in the fucking table.
What'd you go to? What do you got on there? Cheese?
Rosés.
Oh, rosés.
Yeah,
cheese.
Tasmanian, obviously. We love Tassie.
We love Tassie. We do love Tassie.
Hey, let's not skip something here.
Oh.
It's a big show.
It's a massive show.
We're back.
Take a look around.
Notice we're on YouTube.
We've done it. I don't know how we did it.
Get it, Sammy.
Buckley kicked one from 50 last week and he's missed the shot. He's celebrating a point.
We've done it. I don't know how. Obviously, guys out there, we obviously thought YouTube was in lockdown and YouTube had COVID, but we're allowed back in somehow. Don't know if they were quarantining or what it was, but we're back.
You look good.
You look great. Hey,
t-shirt.
What's...
Oh, I look like shit. This jumper, I normally paint the house in it.
Yeah.
I've got to get changed.
Yeah, same. This is just that's just one of my rags. I've actually got an itchy back at the moment.
Itchy back? What's wrong? Oh, man, itch your back. Itch it. Itch that. Is that itchy?
It's got an itchy back. Sorry about that, Sam. So, don't know why you'd wear that.
Jeez, that looks like a Toyota Land Cruiser's been over the back.
Oh, mate.
Big back.
Tell you what, speaking of backs, man, I looked at myself in the mirror this morning. Fuck, I've got no definition on me. I've lost the plot. I've lost the plot.
Say that, man. You've obviously an Adonis, and I hate pumping you up.
No.
That's actually offensive to everyone else listening right now. If you say you look shit, what the fuck do I look like?
I've done the equivalent of someone saying I've done a marathon. Oh, just a lazy marathon on Strava.
Oh, that's
just a lazy marathon,
man.
which someone did do.
You look handsome.
You look great. Got a nice tan.
Great. Thank you. I went to the picnic on the weekend. I've been tanning.
You picnic hard.
So many listcloggers at the picnic as well, man.
Oh, there was.
Just met so many cool people out there. We've got a lot to get through today, but it's fair to say I realised this week listclogger community is prevalent in the community.
They're everywhere.
There and they're strong, and we appreciate all the love that we have been getting. It's fucked up how much there is there. So it's been very good.
Yes.
You run into anyone lately?
Mate, well, I haven't been out a lot because I don't picnic as hard as you, but on social media, these listcloggers, man, they're everywhere.
They are.
Got our backs. They're setting the tone in social media for us.
They're setting the absolute tone.
I saw you with the Strava King.
I'm a Strava King now. I am addicted to running. That's my new thing. But also golf is back on Wednesday, so I'm booked at 7:30, and I've got the wedge. I've got a leg rope to my wedge, so I don't leave it on the 17th.
Yeah,
because I know how much I've been leaving on the 17th, and I'm hoping that I don't forget that on Wednesday. But golf is back in Victoria on Wednesday.
When this
podcast is out,
rusty.
People will be listening to this. Think about me right now.
Losing all your wedges.
I'm playing golf.
Just skip 17.
Yeah, I think it's worth skipping 17 because it's pretty dangerous. But back to Strava, can I say something? Because we Strava Kings, obviously, we went. You
are Strava King.
Did a bit of running on the week. I've been going easy. I'm just going like 10% right.
Yeah.
I did 10Ks on the weekend.
100%.
I literally fell asleep as I was running because I was like going so easy. I was just like, there's no point even going hard.
Yeah.
Like the wind was in my face, and I was like, I'm just gonna go easy as.
Yeah,
I'm with you. It was just easy 10K.
So easy, man.
Like I literally fell asleep on the 9th.
Yeah, 9K. And I was the same. I went for a run yesterday. I did 27Ks for 5Ks.
Yeah.
And I could have gone way quicker, but
it's like having a nap.
Well, it's just a bit boring. Yeah. And I was going to blow the cobwebs out, and there's 4 27-minute Ks. Yeah. Like, definitely 100% could have gone quicker.
So easy, man. So easy. And shout out to everyone who's been tagging their mates in that because we didn't abolish this. But I ran into some absolute listcloggers on the weekend when I was running. Like, I'm running. In all seriousness, I'm dead. Like, I can hardly breathe.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, a bunch of lads drive past on their push bikes. Day off. They're just on their bikes running around.
Great.
And they've ridden past, and I think they've seen me just running 6-minute Ks, going backwards, and they've just steamed past.
Gone past, yeah.
They've gone past. I said, this bloke, he needs a bit of help.
Yeah.
He needs some help. What do? They stop, ride back,
Pushed
tell
you.
me GMC's better than priority pick, which is not what I need.
Yeah.
When I'm at that stage.
That's great, though.
It's not what I need.
Yeah.
Call me a pissant.
Yeah.
And tell me that I need to fasten the fuck up.
Did it wake you up, though?
It did. So it's a reverse psychology. What we said, when we pick against teams, they know it did. So when I went from there, I was running 6-minute Ks. I ran 5-minute 30 Ks.
Perfect. Happened.
Which is beautiful. So shout out to the Xavier boys.
Xavier boys.
Now,
A few Xavier boys getting around.
there's a little bit here as well about this that's
What have I done?
funny because I actually ran into another bunch of lads when I was on the
Collegians. They bloody hate each other.
No, it was I think a K down the road.
Yeah.
After I'd been revved up, I ran into some Park Orchards boys.
Oh, no. Hey.
Dan, you have a serious apology to make, firstly. But firstly, I'll tell the story.
Yeah.
Ran into the Park Orchards boys. They were very cheeky, mind you.
They are cheeky down there, the Sharks. Shark
which we
Park.
loved, down at Shark Park. And they were, again, getting into me. No, they were actually lovely. They were supporting me more than the Xavier guys. Because, by the way,
this is so scary.
Everyone was saying, well, apparently you're signed with another local club this week. Like, have you any updates on yourself?
Mate, that situation's getting a bit messy, actually. I've taken a few sign-ons everywhere. So, as you know, I like to get around doing local footy. I don't actually get around. I like to give back to local footy.
Yeah.
So, obviously, flat out last year, obviously, listcloggers taking off, media commitments, setting the tone at the G and Marvel.
Yeah.
Couldn't get out to the lovely club that was...
Lee and Gather, was it?
Nah, further than that.
Powtown,
thank you.
Powtown?
Couldn't get to Powtown.
Powtown.
Great people up there. And now I'd love to get out there again, but obviously, you know,
You got the 1 year rule.
1 year, 1 year only. That's what I do, mate. So, no,
See the love.
we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Come up. So I've promised 4 teams that I'll play there next year. So we'll see what happens.
Leave it right there.
Watch this space.
There is some things happening that we're not sure at the moment.
But I could be in the 2s for one game at one club and then just get in the car half an hour the other way. Seniors at another club.
Speaking of Strava as well, I don't know why this is so prominent at the moment, but we love Strava.
Are we sponsored by Strava?
No, we're not yet. Not yet. But the draftees, you're passionate
Oh,
about
I
this.
saw
What's
this.
going on here?
Man, well, we posted this on Thursday, I think it was. If this is real, it's from an AFL article, so you know it's real. It's not from GMZ, but if it was from GMZ, I'd definitely believe it. Draftees on Strava, Victorian draft prospects could have to turn, doesn't make sense what they said there. Victorian draft prospects could have to turn to running apps such as Strava to submit their 2K time trials if the NAB AFL draft combine is not able to be staged as planned. That's a piss take, surely.
If I'm 18 and I'm running like I am 7-minute cars, I'm jumping on a PW50 like Lockie Neal back in the day and just pumping out.
100%. Imagine sending in your Strava results to Shifter. Shifter's going, Dan, just send through your draft results, man. Like, not your draft, your 2K results. Like, what have you done? I'm getting in the back of mum's car doing 3-minute Ks flat. And then when I get drafted to the club, man, the funny thing is about that time trial is I actually spray my ankle going over the finish line.
Same.
So that's why when we do it now, it's going to be like 8 or 9 minutes. Because I'm just getting the cobwebs out. And I don't have Strava on me.
And shin splints. They hurt.
Yeah. Because you guys won't let me use Strava during this running with the boys, it's going to be slower.
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing about life. Hey, we've even forgotten that the grand final's on the weekend. We're gonna.
Oh mate, so much happened. Yeah.
Should we talk about it now, or will we come back?
Tell me, you told me something cheeky before. I'd love to hear.
Cheeky.
So we both would have. We definitely had a few sneaky Pinots. A few horns. I didn't do what you did though.
What do you mean?
Well, I watched the game on the surface level. You decided that you were Jared Waitley.
I made some notes.
What? You made notes?
Making notes.
Can't believe you sat there in the grand final and decided. Oh, wait, no days off though, list cloggers. We don't take any days off here.
I don't take days off, mate. I'm a student of the game. And I like to better myself wherever I can. I made some notes of the grand final, and I thought I'd be just try and impress everyone. The notes turned it out. Like, I'd had obviously a couple of bloke in the bars at home sitting on the couch.
Love that.
They didn't make as much sense as I thought. But my first note, I'd said, Nat Fyfe, what's going on with that haircut?
Yeah, true. What is going on with that haircut? It's
Nat
a lot.
Fyfe is an extremely handsome man.
Very good looking man.
Very, very handsome. We love that. I have an ugly head, an ugly haircut, not much hair left.
Yeah.
from someone that's on the borderline of never having it again, don't disrespect it.
Yeah, you got to appreciate what you got until it's gone. It's what's he done? Shave the sides, has he?
Yeah, but a bit of a
Is it like a mullet, but no mullet, just top knot at the back?
not strange.
He's going to Park Gorges as well.
Mate, no, he's not going to. He's not. Secondly, it said Oliver gets a lot of the ball.
Oh, is that your second point?
Brayshaw, 2 little great kicks to settle the Ds.
Yeah.
I said Petrarca, holy fuck. Then I said Bailey Williams. Shut the fuck up, everyone. You wouldn't have marked that. Did you see he dropped that ball? You know he dropped that ball when they kicked a goal. And I was like, everyone at home sitting there like, on the couch, would be like, I would have fucking marked that.
That reminds me of that TikTok.
No, you wouldn't have marked
I showed you.
Second, I said, Nat Fife, what's going on with that hair again? Because I was just like...
I doubled down on it.
Doubled down. I wasn't
I
sure.
love doubling down on things.
Adam Treloar, congrats. 2 goals, massive, suck shit Collingwood. Because I thought like... You know, like they've been a bit angry with him at the moment, and that was a good little nail in the coffin. That
these are awesome. Why don't you tweet these?
I think I should have. I stay off Twitter when I can.
True, I don't.
Max Gorn.
Big.
That was a goal, bro, because we're mates.
Gorn equals big.
That's because we're mates. That was a goal. Yeah, that was definitely a goal. Bont then kicks a goal, 12-point turnaround. So did you see that? That could have been a deciding factor.
Is this like a play-by-play thing, or?
Oh, it was just things that took my fancy. Yeah. Petrarca on the boundary, that's X Games mode. That was in the third. So they get a bit shorter. Brayshaw, huge. He was big in that game, underrated in the last
He was
quarter.
great.
Viney one hand. What does that mean? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Bailey Williams, massive smother. I really like Bailey Williams.
I do love him.
Last quarter again, I said play on Fifey. I ended up loving it by the end of the match. I was
just gone back to it, liked it.
After I'd had like...
It grew on you.
After I'd had like 6 beers at home, I was like, you know what, fucking...
It kind of grew on you.
It. So that was my only last
That's
quarter
great.
note.
It grew on you.
But 2 other things that we loved. Basil Zemplis, which is a friend of the show. We love Baz.
Yeah, we do.
We love him.
We do.
Didn't let Embley...
Saw that.
Didn't let Andrew Embley gets up there to present the Norm Smith and just doesn't say anything.
So good. Good on Basil. It's all about Basil, though.
No, but we do love Basil. And then secondly, Simon Goodwin gets up as a coach and...
Robbed him again.
Doesn't get to say
It was the Basil show. Basil just took over. It was his show.
I don't know what happened there, whether the communication wasn't...
Oh, actually, I'm pretty flat with Basil.
Why?
Now I think about it.
Why?
I don't know if you saw Friday. He promised all of us that at the 20-minute mark and 21 seconds in, they'd stand up for us.
Yeah, did that happen?
Well, that was going to kill lockdown. That was going to make me feel way better about being in lockdown.
Did it happen?
Nah, man, it didn't happen. So I'm fucking pretty flat about it.
Yeah, I tuned out after that, actually. It was just...
Nah, we're still in lockdown, so he's robbed us of that. He's robbed us of a Norm Smith speech and Goody speaking.
So did Christian he said something.
Petrarca did. Did he?
Good. Yeah, he was good. Petrarca, did you see what he did as well? Which is it's very like honourable what he did. So he got the Norm Smith and took it straight off, and he's like, I'll put my premiership medal on.
That's what we do.
Fuck that. If I win the Norm Smith, mate, I've got both of them.
Yeah.
I've got both of them like this.
I'm with you.
And I'm saying to my teammates, suck shit. I carried you. I strapped on my back.
Yeah.
You strapped on my back.
Yeah. We all put strap-ons on, and I put my big one strap-on on.
I wouldn't wear the premiership medal. I'd just wear my Norm Smith.
Yeah. I reckon you should. Once you do that to a game, you should.
He dominated it.
He killed it. What do you have, 39-2?
How annoying is that? Well, what happened there? So what happened there? Because they said after the game he had 40, right? And then it said after they've recalculated and had 39. So I was thinking, were they thinking that almost touches was a part of that and he's had one almost touch and they've nearly classified as 40?
Almost. Nothing worse, man. We've been there before. Like when you think you've had maybe 5 and they do a recount and then you end up with 3.
Yeah, it's shocking.
It's just bullshit. Yeah, you don't know. I've done 14 Ks for those 3 touches and you're going to rob me of 1?
It was disappointing.
Get a life, man.
I think that he deserved to just have the 40 anyway. Like, it was good to 40 Ks.
Yeah.
40 Ks in a grand final.
Yeah, 40 Ks.
Sorry, 40
Put Strava on.
Sorry. 40 touches in a grand final is just a joke.
Yeah. Here's a lot of touches. I was thinking like, obviously the boys would be in great areas at the moment. You wouldn't be flat, you'd be happy, but...
Do you reckon they'd have a beer or not?
Nah, don't reckon. Only a couple of waters. Yeah. How flat, like being a twos boy, just seeing the boys have their medals on and you got to sit there at Monday, like trying to enjoy it, be like, I've just played twos all year. This is shit.
I had nothing to do with this.
I literally contributed zero to this.
I actually feel the opposite. I feel like I would be absolutely wrapped. I'd be like stealing the cup off like Gorney, being like, nah. Mate, I played a big role. I put pressure on the senior boys.
Yeah. Oh, no, I played as Bont in training.
Yeah.
I was a Bont, remember? Yeah, no, I was Waitman. I was nippy when I was forward line.
Yeah. I was playing as Scotty Pickett.
Nothing wrong. Yeah, I had something else to say about that. What was it?
Maisie is sculling the beers.
Great. Love seeing that.
We love that.
Love seeing that.
Now, you're obviously very close with Maisie.
Yeah.
He's one of your mates. He's actually...
He's all mates. He's all our mates, yeah.
He's just
a
a
show,
great man.
He's a show, mate.
How bad was his hammy?
Well, he said...
I've heard grade 2.
Yeah, well, I texted him saying how he feeling after when he did it, and he said, "Oh, it feels right, like he's got 2 weeks." And then I heard apparently after the game he was like, "Yeah, I told the docs and the physios not to tell me how bad it was because I didn't want to know. Just let me do my test. If it tests well, then it's all good."
That's awesome.
But I had a grade 2.
Is that true? Had a grade 2?
100%. Grade 2 hammy is like a 6 centimetre tear in your hamstring.
So just to put into comparison, I think a grade 1 is like 4 weeks.
Like a nick, yeah.
And a grade 2 is like an 8-week.
Unbelievable.
He played with that.
Yeah.
Because after the game, they spoke to him, and I think in the second quarter, he bent over and he's like, "Oh, I knew it was sore."
Yeah. It just shows, man. It's just mental. Everything's just mental.
Yeah.
A grade 2 hammy.
Us,
Grade 2 hammy's bad, but like I can relate when I'm doing 3K runs at 4:47.
yeah, same.
Like,
And a headwind.
yeah, like why stop and not reach greatness?
Yeah.
You know, break 5-minute Ks.
That's so true, man.
Yeah.
That's so loyal.
Yeah. So loyal.
What about on the weekend as well? Just a little bit more chit chat here.
Yeah.
But something popped up in
what
on
have I done
Instagram for
now?
me. Now, how's the fight going? Did you
Oh, yeah, last week. Everyone wants to
Fighting?
fight me this week. I had a bad week on social media last week. Everyone wants to fight me.
You called everyone out for calling you out.
Yeah.
Are you fighting?
I'll fight anyone. Come in this studio and see what happens. Put the paws on you.
Because there's a young man that this has come into the boxing situation.
here we
Sam
go.
Caro 7.
Yeah.
And he is basically, I think he's might be a opponent of yours. He doesn't even know your name.
Oh,
listen to this.
never heard of him.
Listen to this.
In the ring with me. I've got no boxing back to do. He's now offered Daniel Gorge to get in the ring, the big fella, the big funny fella off
You call me Daniel Gorge.
Big Brother.
The big funny fella, Dan Gorge.
Yeah.
Dan Gorge.
He's taking the piss. What's his name?
He's calling you.
That bloke's taking the piss, 100%.
Dan Gorge.
That's it. What's his name? What's his name again?
No, I'm not letting you know.
Whatever his name is, come here. All right, Dad will sort you out real quick.
No, but he was being nice. He said Dan Gorge, the big funny
Call me
fella.
Dan Gorge. Who does? It's Gorringe. Literally, Gorringe.
But
Don't
the funny
act
thing
like.
is he's actually tagged you as well.
Yeah.
So like I don't know.
So he's
how
tagged me. You can see it's Daniel Gorringe, and he's getting Daniel Gorge. He's fucking taking the piss. That bloke. I reckon. Surely it was the go me. Man, I've had a bad week. How about what topped everything off last week? That earthquake. At least when I was on the second floor and I was standing in the doorway like this, at least the 15 floors above me wouldn't have crushed me.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to know because you got the big back and stuff. But I was actually in the Mazda BT50 outside the G Kicking 3, and I did not even realise that there was an earthquake.
Yeah, traction control
suspension
on.
and stuff. And I'm
Traction
just
control.
just in there like this. I was
Yeah.
in the Mazda BT50 from Southbury Mazda.
Yeah. You wouldn't known.
Didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah.
Had no idea. I actually I was sleeping.
Were you running?
I was actually in the car sleeping. Pulled over. I didn't even know.
Well, you listened to List Cloggers. Priority Peak was on.
No. GMC.
It was actually pretty scary. So you didn't feel it at all?
Didn't feel it. I'm actually
Man.
flat. It looked pretty cool. Like
was actually
it's
cool.
not cool. Like in all seriousness, it's scary, but it looked.
That was my first earthquake experience. It was not longer an earthquake version. It was awesome. It was scary. Like everything, I thought the building was crumbling. And then I took the dog. We flew down the fire escape, put him in the car, locked the car, went back up to get my phone, made sure Anna was all right, made sure everyone was all right, went outside. What?
Well, why were you putting the dog in the car?
Oh, mate, save the dog first.
Okay,
Forget
so
everyone
Anna was
else.
just
Save
in
the dog, yeah.
I was just in the apartment still.
Oh, mate, I think I blurred out. I don't know, mate. I don't know what I saw, mate. Things got fuzzy. I remember taking the dog, shoving the dog behind me, locking Anna in, running down the fire escape, then coming back and checking if she was all right after.
And she was fine?
Well, allegedly. She seemed to be all right. She was fine, mate. So that was a bit, that was cool.
And we
I
can't
know more.
We haven't even mentioned it right now, but we're actually
Oh, yeah.
we're in the studio. We're in the
Yeah, we're in the new one. How do you like it?
Let us
It's
know
nice.
what you think. It's exciting. If you're listening on iTunes, if you're listening on Spotify, if you're listening on whatever else you're
Whatever it
listening
is.
on,
Yeah.
or you're watching us on YouTube, you'll be able to see this new
We're
setup.
back on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Great to see you.
Dan, and also we have one thing to say, don't we?
Always.
The biggest thing that helps the show,
Yep.
no matter what, is subscribing on whatever platform you're on.
Yes,
So if you're
correct.
listening on Spotify, you can follow us. If you're listening on iTunes, you can subscribe. And if you're on YouTube and you're watching us, you hit that sub button, you sub it and you sub and you sub, and it makes a world of difference because it actually boosts and gives us to everyone else. So it would be big. It just grows the community, which we love.
We love the community. We love seeing all your reviews. Love seeing, hopefully your 5 stars. If you think it's a 5-star, do whatever stars you want. We love you. We love you for watching. Love you for listening. I got a bone to pick as well. Now I thought about it.
Pick it with me.
Obviously watching a lot of streaming at the moment because we're in lockdown for another month or so.
I love streaming.
Doing Game of Thrones again.
Oh yeah, I love Yellowstone.
God, I'm doing Game of Thrones again.
Yeah.
Do you watch like when you're streaming Netflix, whatever? Do you watch it with subtitles on or not? Oh man,
Anna subtitles.
Oh, Anna loves it as well. She's doing it with Game of Thrones at the moment.
Because sometimes you can't hear it properly. I literally can't hear what they're saying.
It feels like I'm reading the novels as well as watching it. It's the worst thing ever. I may as well just literally, I don't even see what's going on. I'm just watching subtitles.
No, I like the subtitles. I think it's good because I don't know if it's my TV, but like I listen to my TV and I can just hear all the, like, it's so loud, but then when they speak, I literally can't hear what they're saying.
I couldn't tell you what's going on in Game of Thrones, but I can reading these subtitles flat out.
It's because you watch it, man. Like I actually like reading it.
You have never read
academic.
a book. You don't read books.
I'm an academic.
Comic books you read. Coming in books.
I'm an academic. I like reading.
You're not an academic.
Yeah.
Did you watch the NFL this week today?
Yes.
Who's
Bills.
What's his name again? Your quarterback?
And I also support the Eagles now.
You are someone said this as well in the comments.
I love the Sea Eagles now.
You just jump around from team to team, don't you? Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Just pick a team.
I've got Eagles now because I've got my mate Aaron Sipos. He's a punter there.
Hey, I saw he was on Friends.
Yeah. So
how was he?
Yeah, he's my mate.
Does he know me?
No. Who do you go for again?
Rams. Rams beat the Buccaneers.
Yes. Brady.
Where's your Buccaneers? Under your bucking hat.
Tom Brady.
Huh? You can use that, guys, if you want. Anywhere you want.
What's happening in the NFL at the moment? 3 games in?
3 games in. Rams are 3-0. Brady's now 1-2. Okay, well, sorry.
When is there
1
a
and 2?
possibility that he will ever retire? Like,
After this year, he has to, I reckon.
He should have just done it.
It's just selfish, Tom Brady. Like, you've had your turn. Like, you're 48. I know I'm 45.
You're 33.
I know, but, like, you've had your turn. Like, come on.
Yeah.
How long can you do this? So it's going well. There's a lot of bad teams. New York have some terrible teams.
Yeah. So why, when I was picking my teams, obviously, and I'm a chance to go for this team next week.
Why did you pick your team first before you start?
Bills.
Yeah, why?
I like them. I like the name because I like Buffalo Bills, the ice creams. And then I was like, Buffalo Bills is similar. And then I also like the colours. And then I also didn't know anyone else who went for them. And then I realised as well that apparently they're the only team that actually plays in New York.
Yeah. And where else would you get this insight than,
And I've been to New York as
Australia's top 3 podcasts at any given week.
I've been to New York and I was like, well, I feel a connection there with the teams because apparently New York Jets and New York Giants don't play in New York. Is that
No,
true?
they play way out. Yeah, way out. Not sure exactly, but it's a long trip out there. So that's why. I don't think that's true what you just said. You've just made that up.
No, it is. It's true.
It's all happening in the NFL.
And I also like, because I like Gary V, he goes for the Jets. So I like the
Gary
Jets,
V.
but apparently they suck, so I'm not going to go for them.
Yeah.
Until they get good. But I'm still going for Manchester United.
Oh, how are they going? Would you know?
Really good with Ronaldo and the rest of the team.
Who else is there? Give us one more, though.
Move on, man, because we've got a lot of time. We've touched on heaps of sport. But,
sweet.
People who.
We hate the things that these people do. My people who this week will be people who. Oh, I actually hate this. I think we might have done it. It's maybe, I don't know if I'll do both just in case we haven't done the first one. People who either slurp their coffee or their soup.
Oh.
You know anyone that does that?
No.
Yuck. Oh, I've got people in my family that are notorious slurpers.
Yeah. No, that's gross. Do you know that we did this together?
Did we?
We
Kiss?
did this. No, do you remember when we went in like under 16s and we did when we were playing just before we went to South Africa and you destroyed the country?
Don't remind me.
We did a etiquette course.
Oh, we did.
We did an etiquette course.
Right.
And I swear to God, I still remember like how to do it. I still remember like setting up. So basically an etiquette course is like, you know, young men and women go there. They learn how to like set up a table, how to introduce yourself, all these types of things.
Yeah.
And one of the things I always remember, and like whenever I go to a dinner now, it always helps me. Not that I've been to a dinner for 2 years, but when I do go to a dinner, it's this. So you go like this.
What?
With your fingers and you go B and D. So that's a B and that's a D, right? Bread, drink.
Bread, drink. Yeah.
So you go to a table and you know which one's your bread, which one's your drink.
Well, you could do that. That's like saying your fork always goes in your left hand.
Yes.
And you cut with your right.
I know, but it's just good to remember because when you're sitting there sometimes, you got, you know.
Well, the bread roll's always to the left.
Yes.
Always.
That's what I'm saying. Bread. B, D. Drink to the right.
Yeah. Yeah, correct.
Thank you.
So what, when you go to a table, you just go...
I just do this under it.
Just to make sure. That's my sesame roll.
What the fuck? Yeah, anyway, so that's a good one from you.
A lot of people slurp their drinks and their food.
Don't slurp.
Don't slurp. Do not slurp.
I've got one as well. This is going to be contentious. I feel like I'm going to lose some people on this.
No.
I hate it already.
Welcome. It feels good when you lose them.
People who like donuts.
Yeah.
Donuts suck. I've never the only donuts I like are like a nice cinnamon donut. I had one when I went skiing at Mount Buller. Hot cinnamon donuts.
Yeah.
But I'm talking donuts like those ones that are like Donut King. Like, you know, like the donut.
Oh, yeah.
The donut with like the stuff
cinnamon
on top. No, I like them. I'm saying the ones
the
that have got,
glazing.
like, the frosting on top.
Yeah.
You're not 11 years old anymore.
No.
That's not a thing.
I
We've
do
been
that.
sent in another couple from other people.
Yeah.
This is a really good one. I love this.
Yeah.
Did I do the one the other day about Apple Music?
Yeah, he did. People who listen to Apple
Don't use
Music
Apple
instead of
Music. That was just
Spotify.
one came to my mind then, Spotify, yep. The other one was people who say, really? After you tell them something?
Yeah.
And that was from Brody Vincent. That is such a good.
That's
It's
good.
like, yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you this. Why are you questioning what I'm telling you?
Yeah. We've given, maybe. It depends how believable it can be. Like if you tell me you're running sub fives.
I am.
No, you're not. Okay, really?
I could. I'm not.
Really?
But I'm not. I'm going easy at the moment. So.
This one's a little bit of a, I know what people heard, but we can slowly transition to being a piss ants anonymous here with these next couple. Luke JVR.
Great name.
It's a nice last name, JVR. Goes piss ant mover or people who cut up their spaghetti before they eat it.
I don't know anyone who does that.
I know people that do that. I do that. What the fuck?
You flick it with a fork.
I do that. Long spaghetti, I cut it up.
Why?
Because it's just like...
You twist it, man.
Nah,
It's cut up. You can't twist.
Because if you twist your spaghetti, then you miss all the meat, the bolognese, if it's a bolognese particularly. If you twirl, you're missing all the meat. You're just getting pasta and sauce.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. No, you cut it up, and then once you cut it up, you get cheese, bolognese, and pasta.
I don't mind eating pasta with a spoon.
Oh.
Not spaghetti, but penne.
Rigatoni, penne.
Yeah.
That's not on.
I'm a rigatoni.
Because of his rig. This is Piss Ants Anonymous, this one. This comes from Wes Mills.
Yeah.
Wes?
Shout out Wesy.
Piss Ants Anonymous. I don't know. Sorry, I said his name. Piss Ants. Not only does this bloke use Promite instead of Vegemite, look at how he spreads it. I didn't realise it was a visual. Look how he spreads that.
I don't mind that. What's wrong with that?
This bloke's literally, it's like the worst spreading of Promite and Vegemite ever. Have you had Promite?
I've never had Promite before. But
Yuck.
Have you ever used Lurpak as butter?
Oh, the silver one.
Lurpak? Oh.
Lurpak, the king of butters.
Oh.
Yeah, it is
It's
good butter.
bougie, man. Like,
It's really soft.
When you're like, you're killing it when you're using Lurpak.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, Lurpak.
Yeah.
Like
Again,
rigatoni.
Sponsoring the show. But
I'm doing a juice cleanse this weekend.
no, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You ping up these things and then you just get
I actually
off
am.
them straight away.
Anne and I are doing a juice cleanse. My gut's not well.
What is the juice cleanse? So you're only allowed to drink juice.
Literally
No
for Saturday, Sunday, when you're all out having frothies in the park and stuff, I'll be detoxing on juices, bit of chicken broth, chicken bone broth.
disgusting.
Just to clear the gut out, man.
That's gonna give you like a disease.
Nah, it flushes you out.
Yeah, because it's like not good.
My gut isn't well though. I've been eating a lot of bad things. Like I feel sick.
Yeah, you look good.
I do look good.
You got to fire up now.
Why?
It's time for GMZ.
GMZ.
All right. Well, I feel like this whole episode's been a GMZ with the stuff I'm dropping in this episode. My GMZ this week is hold on. I actually added some good stuff here from people. A lot of eyes. Let's just obviously address the Sauce situation.
At the footy?
Yeah, the footy last week, I said there was going to be no Sauce by the end of the game. There was actually a lot of Sauce by the end of the game. So another one, don't want to say I got it wrong, just miscalculated how much Sauce Perth actually
Maybe they
would have.
heard it and then stocked up on sauce.
It's a coincidence. That is a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. What else do I have here? I had one here. Now I get them sent in at the moment because, like you said, I'm on probation.
You've got. We're going to fact check this as well before you go out.
Oh, he's actually good.
Up.
We're not fact checking him, mate. They're bang on. I won't say who this is, but he sends it in to me, and I'm going to bleep out the names, but it's from a very important player at Hawthorn.
Tom Mitchell.
No, it's definitely not Tom. I know we would protect him. It's not Tom. Hey, Big Red Shed. Assuming you're well, got a nice scoop for GMZ for you. Love them. At the grand final kick-ons in Perth.
Oh.
And player from Hawthorn and player from West Coast are having a serious chat. Oh. Potential for player at Hawthorn to come home to West Coast? You tell me. Cheers.
You were just saying it's from a Hawthorn player.
Player from Hawthorn was talking to a player at West Coast. Potential for that player at Hawthorn to be at West Coast.
So an AFL player is...
Two AFL players.
So an AFL player is dobbing in his teammate that might be going home.
No, it's just the source that I've got that
so the guy doesn't actually know.
Doesn't know him. No.
Is there any chance that maybe they're just from the same area and they know each other?
No, mate, that would never happen. Oh, actually, now I think about it, you and I were going to Gold Coast a couple of times when the coaches were leaving the club. No, that's serious.
From my, just putting my brain on for a second, what I'm thinking is these guys are both from WA.
Yeah.
They're just having a good catch up and they play for different teams.
No, they don't really. I can confirm.
This is how rumors start. You've got to know this. You're ruining lives.
No, I'm not. I'm not ruining. I'm embracing the news that I'm getting. So there's your GMZ this week. Look out for a Hawthorn transaction during the trade draft period. I think trade period started now, so look out for that. Hey, also, I broke the one about the Suns player going home.
Yeah, is that happening?
That's really starting to pick up some momentum.
Okay.
And I'll get in early on this one. I'll be the first one to break this. AFL Grand Finals at Melbourne next year.
Day or night?
Mystic Dan says day.
Okay. That'd be good.
They are.
That'd be good.
But honestly, guys, keep sending them in. Love your eyes and ears on the ground. I'm going to keep my eyes and ears on the ground as much as I can. Obviously, I am on probation for some of the things that I'm spreading at the moment. So I will be well behaved.
You should be
for the next few weeks.
Try and behave. Hey, I know we spoke about the grand final before, but there was a heap of bunch of notes here that I just didn't realise that we were doing it later on in the show. So let's go back to it now.
Go.
Says in quotation marks, Demons break the 50-year drought, 1964. 50-plus year drought.
Yeah.
Incredible. How good. Shout out to those Demon supporters.
Shout out to them.
They had a good time on the weekend, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see them win. They are easily, I don't know, they had a fucking pretty good team.
Great team. No one was beating them when they play like that.
Nah, and I don't even, I thought it was going to be really close, which I think most people did, but that was a bloody good.
That was an absolute blowout in the end. How funny was Tomlinson just coming off a knee, just having Gordy on his shoulders on the dance floor?
Dangerous.
I was so scared. Surely their head of fitness is like, mate, what are you doing?
Yeah, you don't want to do your AC on the dance.
Good effort though.
Highlight of the day for you?
Oh, mate, so many. Where do I start? Probably Birds of Tokyo.
Mine was Eskimo Joe. They were good.
Mate,
I want to get them on Vine.
They haven't aged a bit.
Black fingernails, red wine.
I want to make you.
Yeah, and did you see Tommy Sheridan there? Was he with Birds of Tokyo again with Brand at the grand final, or was that?
Tommy was looking for Brand. Where's Brand?
Jesus,
Tommy was there.
I've never seen someone like him in Perth this week. It's been unbelievable.
The king of Perth at the moment. You're king of Strava. He's king of Perth.
Yeah.
Pre-game entertainment was pretty good. Mm-hmm. John Butler Trio. I was waiting for some.
Yeah. He was good. No, they were all good. It was a very good pre-game show. They absolutely stacked it on at Perth. Add up to shout out to all the Western Australians. It's so funny watching them go about it because they just have no idea what COVID even is.
Oh, mate, they're living their lives well and truly. Clubs are open, pubs are open, bars, full packed stadium. Here we are.
Petrarca, obviously, Norm Smith.
Yeah.
How good?
Yeah, gun. Absolute gun. Not much more you can say what he did.
No.
He actually dominated the game.
Who else did you like from Melbourne? Angus Brayshaw was unbelievable. I thought Christian Salem was he was so good early. He saved him 6 or 7 times. He could have. I don't even actually see the Norm Smith votes, but did he poll any?
Who's that?
Salem?
Yeah, he got one, I think.
He got one vote.
Yeah. I'll tell you who was really good. I thought really good. James Jordan was really good. Just being prepared, mate. I was a sub, just ready to go. I saw him up and down the boundary line. You never know when you're going to get caught into it. So I think, obviously he would have had his Gatorades and his pasta the night before.
Oh.
Just to mentally get yourself ready for that game.
Both Medi subs didn't come on.
Didn't Lath Vandermeer come on? Latham. Is that his name?
Latham. Yeah.
Latham.
No, they didn't come on.
Well,
Bailey Frisch
oh, mate.
kicked 6.
He gets off the lead, mate.
Mickey Barlow said this last week. He said that Bailey Frisch will kick 5+.
It's a great call. It's an early call.
Massive call. He said it last week. He goes, Bailey Frisch will kick 5+.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable.
Great effort. Just the D's are always going to win. Like, no one was beating them this year. There's no other team that would have beat them on Saturday.
How good are they going to be for a long time? Who one of my favourite players is now? Luke Jackson.
Yeah, Dogger.
I like that nickname too.
Yeah.
Dogger.
That's what I
And he's
called him
so
that.
cool. Did you see him doing the dance?
Yeah, the Drake song.
Oh, I'm sexy. What's that?
Yeah, Drake.
Yeah.
Too sexy.
Love Drizzy. He was cool. He was good. He's going to be a star for a long time.
Yeah, he's going to be a star.
First year, man, he's just dominating, playing in grand finals. D's are seriously in a good spot. It's actually very exciting for that footy club.
Be good. Wonder if they go back to back.
Yeah. Simon Goodwin's first flag probably didn't get
Didn't get
much.
to speak, so that was good.
Well, he didn't get to speak, but for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but does he just not get
Razzled
done
at
as
all.
much?
No. He seemed pretty calm, cool and calm after the game.
But even the media, no one really says well done.
Yeah, true. The coach never gets as much credit though.
Yeah.
It's not really. It's a great effort, but it was all about track and the D's, and
Fair.
I think he got overlooked a little bit.
Now, this was a contentious part, and I don't know if this was,
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know about
Yeah.
to say I saw this.
Yeah. So obviously, a few weeks ago when the D's, when the Doggies won,
Yeah.
they were in the room singing the song "Freed from Desire."
Loved it.
So who's that by? I don't have that on vinyl.
Gala.
Great. That was the second guess. They were singing that in the rooms.
Yeah.
Then you fast forward, the D's win, and they're going off singing it.
Very naughty. That's
that?
cheeky. Yeah, that's a dig, I reckon. 100% that's a dig. There's no way that they just picked that song to dance to in the middle of the ground.
Nah. Do you reckon?
Definitely a dig. 100%. Think about it. That vision got out of the Dogs celebrating like that 2-3 weeks out from a final.
Yeah, you think you'd pick a different song.
Yeah, you could. There's so many songs.
Oh, I have a vinyl collection.
Yeah.
I have a vinyl collection.
And it was filmed. Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to get it.
Oh my God, can I just say something? The funniest comment last week from someone on that Strava post was like the funniest thing I've ever fucking seen.
What one?
Oh,
The Instagram post that we put up in Strava.
in
during the week.
Strava, and someone said, "Why are you running so slow? Is it because you're running with your vinyl player instead of your AirPods?" I can't find it. Where was it? It was from Cammy B21. Did you have any music on the run, or too hard to carry a record player and listen to your vinyls?
Unreal. Great comment.
We love that comment.
That's a great comment.
It's
That is really
We
good.
love great comments. 498 likes he got.
Did he?
Impressive.
You cheeky devil.
on you,
498 for you.
Cheeky Cammy. Yes, okay. You reckon?
That was 100% a dig. It was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a dig for sure. I wonder what they're doing right now.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'll be doing rehab.
Same. I'll just be getting ready for 2022.
Yeah, boys, you've had your fun.
Yeah.
Let's go do some ice baths. Let's do some recovery, and let's just have a kick tomorrow.
100%. I'll just
Yeah.
get fit for next year and
Yeah.
just, taking it easy.
Because it's great that we've climbed the mountain, but there's a bigger one next year, and I just don't want us to get ahead of ourselves. Yes, we've won the flag, but come on a little bit.
Yeah. I
Ben
agree.
Brown, stop drinking the beers. Let's go do some goal kicking practice, because next year kicking 2-2 isn't going to be acceptable.
No, I agree. Next year, are they going to walk up and start favourites?
Well, after winning the flag, you'd think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon they're a massive chance to be favourites next year after
That's a good question.
winning the flag, man. So for
I love it
sure.
when I just read the run sheet and don't check what it says. And
This
think about
is,
it.
you don't get this on your other programs,
No, you
guys. This
don't.
isn't on 360.
No, it's
okay,
not.
this is live and uncut.
Have you got anything else to talk about?
Do I ever, mate? Where do I start? Mate, yeah, you put a muzzle on me this episode because I've been a naughty boy.
Hey, Danny, one
Yeah.
thing we've both been, the way we've
Big on.
stayed connected with each other besides doing this show and we haven't seen each other in age. It feels like I haven't seen you in age, but I actually haven't seen you in age.
Yeah.
But it's been on digitally. Is we just send each other TikToks.
Well, we talk every day and we communicate through messages and TikToks.
TikTok is so good.
funny.
We have this one guy that we've been watching, and he is probably our favourite TikToker at the moment.
Definitely.
We love Will and Gibb. Will,
We love Will. Love you, mate.
Australian young kid. He's very, very good.
Very funny.
This kid, he actually looks quite older than us probably, but he's from UK.
Yes.
Have you got it there?
I do. It's
Get
from
it
the
there.
UK.
Give it a look. What's
His name
again?
is Jack Joseph. So if you haven't
Joseph.
seen Jack Joseph, go on TikTok, look for Jack Joseph. He does like all these POVs like where he's an undercover fed. I try
Undercover
to fit
fed.
it in social situations. They're the fucking funniest
Oh my
things you've ever
God,
seen.
I've never seen anything like this. It is the best thing I've ever seen.
So watch this. So this one deal is where he's at a pub trying to fit in POV, you're approached by an undercover fed.
How good was he though? Did one of you just say Jordan 4s? Because I said Jordan fucking 1s, mate. I mean, it was... 10 quid you can't guess what I was 5 fucking minutes ago. Let me help you. Have a guess. Let me help you again. Have a guess. Sex. I was shagging Minge. The front bottom of a lady. Right up there. Oh, there's 3 of you. This is a table for fucking 4. Sergeant Sausage, pleasure to meet you. Who likes drugs here, by the way? Because I fucking do.
Oh, so good. Go watch him. They're so good. Take quid. You can't mess what I've been.
Sausage bottom, mate.
Yeah, that's me. So good.
Oh, my favourite of that, he goes, there's 3 seats of fucking four.
Look at the fucking. I fucking do.
That's my favourite TikToker at the moment by far. He's
So good.
very funny.
There's so many good ones on there.
The creativity of him is great. So each week, send us through your TikToks.
Yeah, we'll start going through TikToks.
Let us know if you like them. Also, other thing that we were going to do once we're back in the studio, I said publicly, I'm a dog whisperer.
Never
I can
ever
tell
say
you what
things
your dog. I
publicly.
can diagnose your dog.
Yeah,
Tell me you don't know what it is, and I'll find it, and I'll tell you what your dog is.
I got one for you.
We got on.
I got one for you.
I
So
haven't seen this.
yeah, as we said in the inbox, there's a lot of dogs. We presume in there. This one's from Jacinda. She says, "G'day boys, assuming you're well."
Thank you. Assume you will.
Assumed to work super quickly. This is Taz.
Straight away, Taz. I'm thinking American Bulldog.
What are you thinking?
American Bulldog, just off the top.
What's that then?
Holy fuck, that is like genuinely. It's an American Staffy. Easily. And that's easily American Staffy. Like, honestly, if you want to
American?
you want me to pick anything easier, then I would have.
She's an English Staffy.
English, no. That's what you think it is. That's what you think it is. I'm
But-
telling you what it is.
But we think she might be crossed with something else.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon?
Just an American.
So it's not English. She's actually just fully crossed with an American.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not English at all. So
Yeah. So apologies that you had that wrong for a
Yeah.
while, but now it's good to know that.
can I just do one more?
that
I'm just going to put in a dog breed. Rare. Can I go rare dog breeds?
You want to do one on yourself?
Yeah.
I honestly have every dog breed in my mind, so whatever. you want.
Here we go. I'm going to just do rare dog breeds and see what comes up. 20 of the world's rarest dog breeds.
Yeah, it's easy. I go to sleep with watching. We've gotten to that time of the show
Any pillows in here?
where it is. We're in the couch now.
What was Maduna?
It is priority pick. Now, last week, Dan.
I'm going to try and hang in there. Mount promise. I'm going to try and hang in there my hardest, man.
Sorry, Dan. Last week, just to remind you, last week,
Go to bed.
we spoke about Blackfish, which is a 2013 American documentary film directed by Gabriella Cowperthwaite. It concerns Tillicum, an orca held by SeaWorld, and the controversy around the captive killer whales. This
Yes.
was big.
Was
Might
big.
I say that the priority pick community loved this
Did they?
documentary?
All 3 of them.
It was a very, very good pick. Great doco. They loved it. And it went very, very well about killer whales taken into SeaWorld, which is obviously not good.
Yeah.
And it was a great doco. So if you haven't seen that one yet, make sure you do. I'm sure everyone has. Now, I'm giving you a podcast this week.
Sorry?
I'm giving you a podcast.
Sorry,
this
yeah,
week.
go. Mm-hmm.
This podcast is called Suspect.
Oh.
It's another one, a little murder mystery one for the fans that love that sort of thing. It's by Wondery. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. Something I'm listening to at the moment. And it is a little bit scary. It's about a murder. Okay,
Yep.
so tune out if you're playing with Lego. You will not want to hear.
Is there Lego here?
You might not want to hear this because you watch Lego.
Yeah.
Basically, an apartment complex hosts a big Halloween party with themed rooms and costume partygoers. By the end of the night, one of the party hosts is murdered.
Now we're talking.
He's dead. And the partygoers are the main suspect in the eyes of the police.
Yep.
Was it just the guy in the devil's mask, the guy dressed as Jesus, the bank robber, the construction worker? As a complex investigation winds its way through the forensic evidence, witness testimony, DNA, and even a psychic, not Dave the medium, but
A sidekick.
they were there. The police zero in a suspect in particular, but why? This sounds honestly like, what's that board game?
Monopoly.
Cluedo. This sounds like Cluedo.
Yeah.
But in real life. This happened in the States. Check that one out. It's very good.
And it also just sounds like any murder that ever happens in the world. Like they got to solve what happens to
But
that person.
it was at a Halloween party and people were in dress-ups.
Oh.
So maybe someone that was at the party was in a dress-up that no one actually knew who it was.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I can get around that.
It's a
I
pretty
could.
creepy one.
Especially if they're wearing costumes. Like, who knows who did it?
Yeah, exactly. You don't know, do because they have a costume on.
Bloody Buzzy.
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, it's good with them. Hey, big ep. We're back in the studio. We thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry about wearing this shit.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about all this just filth we've got on, I guess.
Sorry, man. I just didn't want to
Just
wear
this
this
stuff.
stuff. Like, it's been oh shit.
I just hate for, them out there to get their hands on this stuff and wear it around.
Yeah,
like that
it's
would really
embarrassing.
suck
Yeah,
if you guys ever got this. That's why we're just
but
going to wear it for a bit.
It's not like it's embarrassing to wear this.
Yeah, yeah.
Wear it, but yeah, it's obviously
Yuck.
yeah.
Yuck.
Nah, it's embarrassing. Let's stop talking about it because it's embarrassing. It's not. We're not even gonna. I don't even think we release it, to be honest.
Bash
what are you
myself,
even talking
man.
about? So big things coming this week. Obviously got the new show, the new studio. We're in store.
Yeah.
In store. We're in studio. We want to get people in here when we can. We've got permits. We're COVID safe.
Yeah, it's all legal. Don't message us. It's legal.
Yes, it's all legal.
Okay? I'm getting enough messages about GMZ. If you're listening to the podcast, do us a favour. Check out the new studio on YouTube tonight.
Check it out. And also, biggest thing that we're going to say is, if you can, help us out. Subscribe, iTunes, Spotify, or YouTube, wherever you watch or listen to the show. It'd be massive, massive help. Helps grow the show. So thank you.
Thank you. We love you.
Illy.
Buckley kicked one from 50 last week and he's missed the shot. He's celebrating a point.